Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, Podcast Pete and lifestyle coach. Man, I want to share something very special with you. Creative freedom. Now, creative freedom is what was created yesterday. The most amazing day for family, experience, connection, joy, and I could go on and on. Let me share why. Because when you have the ability, let me see if I can put creative freedom up here. There we go. If you have the ability with creating your time in such a way that you can have these amazing days, then the lifestyle that we help people with is what you get to experience. Let me share. Good friends of mine, Linda and Jonathan Tremblay, they have a CyberTruck. So I rented it for a day. Started out, he showed me the day before how to use it, and it didn't take much, but it did, because it's big and I've never driven one. He helped me just show me different things around. So it started about 9:15 yesterday. I had the truck. I go to my Kennesaw Mountain High School where Jeff Alley and I, we are mentors. We come in for habitudes to work with our sophomores there, about 25 students. So I get in there and I am just like, I push start self-driving, and I just sat back and just enjoyed driving stress-free over to Kennesaw Mountain. Absolutely the most amazing thing. I was looking around at everything because I had confidence that it was working, and it did. Better than I ever dreamed. That when I get on, since my stroke, and then maybe not everybody, I'm very sensitive to the traffic, to the noise, to the pace, to everything. So when I get in the car, it's not a pleasant experience. It's a stressful. There's no radio on, there's no nothing. I'm focusing on the highway, trying to get around. I'm driving one-handed, so there's a little bit of challenge there. But the main thing is the way people drive in the city. Everybody's in a hurry and everybody is at a pace that's absolutely crazy. But when you're in that CyberTruck, you're enjoying every second of that ride. And you get a chance to take in everything. And that's kind of like what we talk about time freedom. When you are able, I batch 3 days in one, 3 5-hour days. And what it does, it allows me to put days together. So when you batch a time, like creating time, and you don't answer the phone and you don't jump around with different tabs or answer email every 5 seconds, your brain gets in a zone. And when your brain gets in a zone, it's more present. It functions better, and it has allowed me to just set aside a day like yesterday. It ended about 9:30 at night. I went to the PT and OT at PT Solutions that day. I had, after that event that we did at Kennesaw Mountain High School, I had a date with my 9-year-old daughter, Emily. And it was a cooking class in Paulding County. And about 20 some kids learning once a month 4-H cooking. So she was a part of it. I was over there. Verizon went down. Couldn't call people. I was calling people trying to tell them what was going on. It was, hey, this line's busy. I didn't know what was going on because I'm in the day. Then I found out, like, I think about 6 or something, 7 that night, that Verizon had been down the most of the day from 12:30 on. And I thought something's weird. But because I'm calling people, I'm having a call. I did get through to a few people that left messages, talked to one person, Jim, thanks for the conversation. And he was in the middle of traffic. But I'm driving around enjoying every single moment. But let's go back to my date. So I pick up Emily, and before we went to the 4-H cooking class, I took to pick her up my brother-in-law, my daughter, and the kids, all girls. We went out in it. And so my son-in-law loves cars, loves fast cars, and had a, what is it called? Volkswagen Golf, goes fast. So he tested it just for 1 second, the pickup. And he said, hey, and my 12-year-old Ellison, she's laughing, having a blast in there. Because it's like nothing you'll ever experience until you experience it. I absolutely had a blast. When we left our date and went to Panera, which we didn't have time to get something to eat. So we were way out Paulding County. There was nothing out there, like nothing. It's dark. It's a lot of side roads. If I would have had to drive in that, I would have gotten home shaken. But I just hit self-drive, and it absolutely guided. It's almost like you hear a hot knife through butter, how smooth it is. This was the most incredible ride. Talking to Emily, she's talking to Grok. We're having a blast driving, and I'm not worrying about the narrow roads or the darkness or the headlights coming into my eyes. And all that stuff that's a reality when you're driving. And when you're sensitive to things like I am, you're more aware of the stress of on the highway. We navigated, we just said, Panera Bread, Cobb Parkway takes us there from the middle of nowhere. And she's just having fun talking to Grok, and we're just having a blast. And she took a video later, and so I didn't have time to put any of that video together. But what I wanted to share with you, that was the most special day with family. And my daughter drove it. My son-in-law drove it. My daughter drove it just up to the Publix, like a couple miles. And she first said, it's big. I don't know if I can drive it. Well, when she pushed self-drive, it guided and it drove up to Publix, went into the Publix shopping center, and parked in one spot in that area. Unbelievable. Then we left, hit self-driving, and it backs out, navigates through the parking lot, through the bank, the easiest way to get out of there, all by itself. Literally the most amazing thing to watch it in action. So you hear about things, but until you experience it, and it's kind of like our community, till you experience freedom, time freedom, travel freedom, location freedom, work from anywhere in the world, wherever you want to work, it's possible now. Health freedom. I do put a priority on that. I have a lot of energy. I get up 3:34 every day, and I go till 8. And I'm always aware of that energy. So later in the afternoon is when I call and get that energy back, because I get energy by talking to people. And when you have that choice of how you're going to spend your day, I go to the gym 6 days a week. And I love going. It doesn't even matter when. I used to have to go early And I did, but so I get it out of the way. Now I know what I'm going to listen to. I know what I'm going to meditate on. I know what I'm going to do there. So I do 30 minutes on the bike. I do some various other exercise on different days, flexibility, strength, whatever. But I can't wait to go. And a lot of times I was talking to Crystal Duke, a friend of mine. She's a health and fitness coach. I said, man, the gym is packed. And she said, just give it a couple of weeks, because when the willpower kicks in and they don't create that habit, and they just, you know what, I'm too busy, can't go today. And then the next day, I'm busy, can't go today. And then you start stringing those days together. Before you know it, you don't go. And she said it'll thin out. Give it a couple more weeks. So I'm waiting, because all my equipment now is busy. Not all of it, but some of it. And it's definitely busier, like for sure. So I tell you that the date was amazing. Having the family to experience that was amazing. I absolutely had so much joy experiencing a cyber day. And I'll try to put in the notes, or you just reach out to me. You want your family to go on an unbelievable experience. It's like going to Disneyland in one day without waiting an hour in the lines. You will have the best time. Linda was sharing with me Jonathan was just sharing with me that they go out on dates and they just let it drive. And they have conversation, because they have 4 kids. So they're talking about the kids, they're talking about life, and they're not stressed about the driving part. They can just let it go, see the city. It'll go wherever it goes. So you get to see things you've never seen before. You get to have those conversations, those meaningful conversations that are so rich in the being present and not worrying about where you're driving, where you go, what to do. You just let it go. You have the freedom to just create an absolutely spectacular date. And you're moving. So reach out to them. Take your family out. Rent it for a day and experience Disney World here. Experience it with your family, then go out on that date that night and just experience what you can see in the city, where it'll go, what you discover. The freedom to be present, have those meaningful conversations that are so joyful, so fulfilling. The date was absolutely amazing. Panera Bread, we had fun there, driving. It's almost like, hey, you want to drive the car? No, I didn't do that. But it is so eye-opener. The future just knocked at the door. I could see the future of self-driving because I experienced it. You want to knock on the door of freedom. Join our freedom community. Here, let me put this up here. All right, there we go. Oh, there. Go to pkme/school, SKOOL. And let me put a QR code up there. You could scan that QR code. Join our community. The journey to freedom starts with the first step. The first step. Join it. It's so beneficial. You get $400 worth of my 2 best courses. High Performance Habits Mastery, 12 modules, $300 course, Clarity, Energy, Courage, Productivity, and Influence. And then the mastery part of Psychology Mastery, Physiology Mastery, Persuasion Mastery, Purpose Mastery, Productivity Mastery, Time. And you get that for free. My gift to you, I want you to invest in yourself. And what are you investing in? Your time. A decision away from joining the community of like-minded people searching for that freedom. So remember, time, wealth, health, location, travel, and creative freedom. Create a magical day. Rent that CyberTruck and watch the world just come at your doorstep. The future's bright, as we say in our community, because we want to help you on your journey to freedom. Now, for those, I just flipped the QR code. For those that aren't sure and they're going, hey, I don't know what to do. I'm not clear about my future. Let me get this one off. I don't want too many things going. Book a 15-minute call. It's going to ask you some questions. When you book it through Calendly, through pkane.me/clarity. And then I'm going to help you solve your problems. I'm going to help you give a clearer picture of the future, because the future is bright, but you got to have a strategy. You got to know where you're going, because if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there, and any distraction will take you off whatever you're trying to do. Create your life. Create your life. Don't consume noise and entertainment in other people's lives. Create your life. Your life matters. Creating it will give you the freedom to enjoy days like I did enjoy yesterday. The opportunity's there. You have to activate it. You have to go on there. Book a clarity session or go to pkane.me/school, SKOOL. Join our freedom community. I did have something up here. No, I won't put that up there. So be bold, making it